Are you tired of endless traffic jams, sky-high gas prices, and the stress of city driving? While most big cities get a bad rap for their congested roads, there are actually some hidden gems across America where driving is not only manageable, it's enjoyable. In this video, we'll uncover the top 10 underrated cities for drivers in America, highlighting places with smooth commutes, affordable gas, scenic roadways, and stress-free traffic. Whether you're a daily commuter or someone who simply loves the open road, these cities might just surprise you. So buckle up, let's hit the road and explore the best cities for drivers. Number 10, Boise, Idaho. It may not always make headlines, but for drivers, it's one of the most enjoyable and stress-free cities in the US, known for its wide, well-maintained roads and relatively light traffic. Boise offers a smooth driving experience that many larger cities can't match. Commute times average under 20 minutes, which means less time stuck behind the wheel and more time enjoying life. For retirees, families, and professionals, this efficiency makes day-to-day living far more convenient. One of Boise's standout features for drivers is the abundance of parking, both downtown and in residential areas. Unlike many cities where parking is expensive and hard to find, Boise offers plenty of options, often free or very affordable. Gas prices and car insurance rates are also lower than the national average, helping residents save money on transportation costs. For a city with growing popularity, Boise has managed to keep driving not only easy, but cost-effective. But Boise isn't just about practicality, it's also about the joy of driving. Surrounded by mountains, rivers, and open landscapes, the city offers some of the most scenic routes in the north. Whether it's a weekend drive into the Boise National Forest, a leisurely ride along the Boise River Greenbelt, or a road trip to nearby mountain towns like McCall or Sun Valley, driving here feels like an adventure. This balance of convenience and beauty makes Boise uniquely appealing for people who actually enjoy being behind the wheel. On top of all this, Boise has a reputation for safety and community-mindedness, which extends to its roads. Drivers tend to be courteous, traffic laws are enforced consistently, and the overall driving culture is calmer than in many big cities. Combined with its clean air, growing amenities, and thriving downtown, Boise stands out as a city where driving isn't a daily battle, it's a benefit of living there. For anyone tired of endless congestion, Boise proves that city driving can still be enjoyable. Number 9, Des Moines, Iowa. It may be best known as a hub for politics and insurance companies, but for drivers, it's one of the most underrated cities in the country. With average commute times under 20 minutes, residents spend far less time stuck in traffic compared to larger metropolitan areas. The city's well-planned road system and grid layout make navigation simple, and congestion is rarely an issue, even during peak rush hours. For retirees, young families, or professionals, this means less daily stress and more time to enjoy what the city has to offer. One of the biggest perks for drivers in Des Moines is the affordability factor. Gas prices and car insurance rates are consistently below the national average, making it much cheaper to own and maintain a vehicle. Parking is also plentiful and affordable, a stark contrast to big cities where fees and scarcity make it frustrating to drive downtown. For those on a budget, Des Moines proves that you can live in a vibrant, growing city without sacrificing financial comfort when it comes to transportation. The driving experience in Des Moines also comes with a scenic bonus. The city is surrounded by rolling hills, farmland, and rivers, making even short drives outside the metro area refreshing and enjoyable. Whether it's a quick trip to Grays Lake Park, a leisurely drive along the Des Moines River, or a weekend road trip into Iowa's countryside, drivers here have access to a mix of convenience and natural beauty. The city's expanding network of highways and bypasses ensures that travel is smooth not only within the city, but also when heading to other parts of the state. Des Moines combines all the elements that make a city driver-friendly: low congestion, affordability, and access to scenic routes. On top of that, the city's strong sense of community and steady growth mean infrastructure investments are keeping pace with demand. Unlike many cities where growth leads to unbearable traffic, Des Moines has managed to expand while keeping driving simple and stress-free. For those looking for a livable city where driving feels more like a benefit than a burden, Des Moines is one of America's best-kept secrets. Number 8, Albuquerque, New Mexico. It is one of those cities that doesn't get enough credit when it comes to being driver-friendly. Known for its southwestern charm and rich cultural heritage, it also offers a surprisingly stress-free experience behind the wheel. Commute times here average around 22 minutes, which is well below the national average, and the wide, well-laid-out roads help traffic flow smoothly across the city. Even during rush hour, congestion is minimal compared to major metros, making it easier to get where you need to go without the constant frustration of stop-and-go traffic. Affordability is another major advantage for drivers in Albuquerque. Gas prices and car insurance rates tend to be lower than those in coastal states, making vehicle ownership more manageable for residents. Parking is also relatively easy and inexpensive, even in busier downtown areas. This affordability gives drivers more flexibility, whether they're commuting to work, taking a weekend trip into the desert, or simply running errands. It's a huge contrast to cities where driving can feel like a financial burden. What sets Albuquerque apart is the incredible scenery that drivers enjoy daily. With the Sandia Mountains rising dramatically to the east and the Rio Grande River winding through the city, even ordinary drives can feel like something out of a postcard. Scenic routes such as Route 66 add to the charm, providing both historic and cultural context to the driving experience. The city's clear skies and sunny weather mean you're less likely to face the weather-related driving challenges common in other U.S. cities, further enhancing its appeal for those who love to be on the road. Albuquerque offers a balance that few cities can match: manageable traffic, affordable vehicle costs, and beautiful landscapes all rolled into one. It's a city where driving doesn't feel like a chore, but rather a convenient and often enjoyable part of daily life. For retirees, families, or anyone seeking a driver-friendly city with cultural depth and natural beauty, Albuquerque stands out as a true hidden gem. Number 7. Omaha, Nebraska. It might not be the first city that comes to mind when people think about driver-friendly places, but it deserves a spot on this list for its easy navigation and low congestion. With average commute times of around 19 minutes, residents spend significantly less time behind the wheel compared to those in bigger metros like Chicago or Los Angeles. The city's grid-style road system makes navigation simple, and recent infrastructure upgrades have helped keep traffic moving smoothly, even as Omaha continues to grow. Affordability is another key factor that makes driving in Omaha appealing. Gas prices and car insurance rates are consistently lower than the national average, which helps ease the financial burden of vehicle ownership. Parking is plentiful and inexpensive, whether you're heading downtown to enjoy the city's restaurants and entertainment, or visiting popular destinations like the Henry Dorley Zoo or the Old Market District. For families and retirees alike, Omaha offers a cost-effective driving environment that adds to its livability. Scenic drives are another bonus. Omaha is located along the Missouri River, and drivers can enjoy peaceful routes that take them past rolling farmland, river bluffs, and charming small towns nearby. The city also benefits from minimal weather-related traffic issues compared to coastal cities, although winter storms can occasionally slow things down. Overall, it's a city where day-to-day driving is hassle-free, and weekend drives offer plenty of natural beauty. What makes Omaha stand out is its balance of convenience, affordability, and charm. It combines the benefits of a smaller city with the amenities of a larger one, all while avoiding the gridlock and parking nightmares common in major metropolitan areas. For those looking for a stress-free driving environment with access to both urban conveniences and scenic routes, Omaha is an underrated gem worth considering. Number 6. Lexington, Kentucky. Known as the horse capital of the world, is more than just a hub for equestrian culture, it's also an underrated city for drivers. Commute times in Lexington average around 21 minutes, which is shorter than in many similarly sized U.S. cities. While traffic can build up around the University of Kentucky or during major horse racing events at Keeneland, overall congestion is low, and drivers typically find getting around town simple and stress-free. The city's blend of urban convenience with a more relaxed pace makes it especially appealing for those tired of the gridlock in larger metro areas. Driving in Lexington is also highly affordable. Gas prices tend to stay below the national average, and auto insurance rates are reasonable, making vehicle ownership less of a financial strain. Parking is abundant and inexpensive, even in downtown areas filled with restaurants, theaters, and shops. Compared to bigger cities, where drivers often face expensive parking fees and daily frustrations, Lexington provides a much smoother, cost-effective driving experience. One of Lexington's biggest draws for drivers is its breathtaking scenery. Known for its lush rolling hills and endless stretches of bluegrass, the surrounding countryside offers some of the most scenic drives in the nation. A simple 20-minute drive outside the city can take you past iconic horse farms, historic bourbon distilleries, and winding country roads. The combination of open highways, manageable city traffic, and picturesque backroads makes driving here not just convenient, but genuinely enjoyable. Lexington's charm lies in how it blends livability with a driver-friendly environment. It offers the culture and amenities of a mid-sized city while avoiding the congestion, costs, and frustrations of larger urban centers. For retirees, families, or professionals seeking a city where driving is practical, affordable, and often beautiful, Lexington is a hidden gem that proves driving can still be a pleasure. Number 5. Tulsa, Oklahoma. It is often overshadowed by larger cities in the region, but for drivers offers one of the most convenient and stress-free experiences in the U.S. Commute times here average around 20 minutes, and even during peak traffic hours, congestion is minimal compared to what you'd find in major metro areas. The city's road network is well designed, with wide streets and multiple highways, like Interstate 44 and U.S. Route 75, making it easy to get around quickly. For people used to gridlock in larger cities, Tulsa feels refreshingly manageable. Affordability also plays a major role in Tulsa's driver-friendly appeal. Gas prices are among the lowest in the country, and car insurance rates remain below the national average, making it economical to own and operate a vehicle. Parking is rarely an issue, even in popular areas like downtown Tulsa, where rates are inexpensive and availability is high. This financial relief makes driving more accessible and less stressful, particularly for retirees or families who want to save money while still enjoying the convenience of a car. Tulsa also offers plenty of scenic routes for those who love the open road. The city is situated along the Arkansas River, and drives along Riverside Drive provides stunning views of the water and city skyline. Beyond the city limits, drivers can explore the rolling hills of green country or follow stretches of the historic Route 66, which passes right through Tulsa. The blend of urban driving convenience and nearby natural beauty makes every trip feel enjoyable, whether you're commuting or taking a weekend adventure. What makes Tulsa truly underrated for drivers is the balance it strikes between efficiency and lifestyle. The city is large enough to offer diverse amenities, from restaurants and entertainment to cultural landmarks, but small enough to avoid the headaches of traffic jams and expensive parking. With its low costs, scenic drives, and straightforward navigation, Tulsa proves that mid-sized cities can provide one of the best driving experiences in the country. Number 4. Salt Lake City, Utah. It often flies under the radar when it comes to driver-friendly cities, but it has plenty of advantages for those who rely on their cars. With average commute times of about 23 minutes, drivers here spend far less time in traffic than in other growing metropolitan areas. The city benefits from a wide, grid-like road system, originally designed by early settlers, which makes navigation straightforward and helps reduce congestion. Even with its steady population growth, Salt Lake City's infrastructure has kept pace, making driving efficient and relatively stress-free compared to larger U.S. cities. Affordability is another big perk for drivers in Salt Lake City. Gas prices are generally lower than in many coastal states, and car insurance rates are reasonable, keeping overall transportation costs manageable. Parking downtown is easier and cheaper than in other mid-sized metro areas, allowing residents and visitors alike to enjoy the city's shopping, dining, and cultural attractions without the frustration of endless circling or sky-high fees. For retirees or families who value cost-effective living, Salt Lake City makes owning and driving a car both practical and affordable. Scenic drives are where Salt Lake City truly shines. Nestled against the Wasatch Mountains and near the Great Salt Lake, the city offers drivers daily access to some of the most stunning landscapes in the country. Whether it's a quick drive up Big Cottonwood Canyon, a cruise around the Bonneville Salt Flats, or a road trip to nearby national parks like Arches and Zion, the opportunities for breathtaking drives are endless. Even routine commutes come with mountain views that make driving here a unique and enjoyable experience. What makes Salt Lake City underrated for drivers is the way it combines practical convenience with natural beauty. It's a place where low congestion, affordable costs, and easy navigation meet outdoor adventure and scenic exploration. For those looking for a city that makes driving not only stress-free, but also rewarding, Salt Lake City offers a rare balance that few other U.S. cities can match. Number 3. Wichita, Kansas. It is one of the most driver-friendly places in the country, but rarely gets the recognition it deserves. With average commute times of just 18 to 20 minutes, drivers here enjoy some of the shortest travel times among major U.S. cities. Wichita's wide streets, manageable traffic flow, and relatively low population density make driving simple and efficient, even during traditional rush hours. For residents accustomed to long commutes and bigger metros, Wichita offers a refreshing change of pace. Affordability is another major advantage. Gas prices in Kansas are consistently lower than the national average, and Wichita residents also benefit from some of the most affordable car insurance rates in the U.S. Parking is rarely a challenge, with inexpensive or even free options available in most parts of the city, including downtown. This means that in Wichita, owning and operating a car is not just convenient, but also financially sustainable, especially for retirees or families looking to save money. Beyond the practical benefits, Wichita offers surprisingly pleasant drives through its unique blend of urban and rural landscapes. A quick trip can take drivers past charming neighborhoods, open farmland, or along the banks of the Arkansas River. For those who love longer scenic routes, Wichita is a gateway to wide-open highways stretching across Kansas, perfect for relaxed road trips or exploring the state's hidden gems. This mix of urban convenience and surrounding natural beauty adds to the city's appeal for driving. What makes Wichita underrated is its perfect balance of cost-effectiveness, ease of navigation, and quality of life. It's large enough to have the amenities and opportunities of a thriving city, but small enough to avoid the headaches of gridlock, expensive parking, and long commutes. For anyone seeking a livable city where driving feels simple, affordable, and stress-free, Wichita stands out as one of America's best-kept secrets for drivers. Number 2, Raleigh, North Carolina, the capital of North Carolina, and part of the famed Research Triangle, is often celebrated for its universities and thriving tech industry, but it also deserves recognition as a driver-friendly city. Commute times here average about 24 minutes, which is notably shorter than in larger metro areas of similar growth. Thanks to well-planned highways like I-40 and I-440, along with the Triangle Expressway, drivers in Raleigh enjoy smooth connections between residential neighborhoods, job centers, and nearby cities like Durham and Chapel Hill. While traffic can build during peak hours, it rarely reaches the overwhelming gridlock seen in places like Atlanta or Washington, D.C. Affordability also makes Raleigh an attractive place for drivers. Gas prices and insurance premiums are both close to or slightly below the national average, which helps reduce the overall cost of owning and operating a vehicle. Parking is generally accessible and affordable, even in high-traffic areas like downtown or near North Carolina State University. Unlike major cities where parking costs can eat into monthly budgets, Raleigh's manageable fees make driving far less stressful financially. Scenic routes further elevate the driving experience in Raleigh. The city is surrounded by lush greenery, rolling hills, and lakes, making even short drives enjoyable. For example, the Blue Ridge Parkway, one of America's most famous scenic drives, is just a few hours away, while local routes through William Umstead State Park or around Falls Lake provide peaceful, nature-filled escapes. Raleigh's mild climate also means fewer weather-related driving headaches compared to snow-heavy northern cities, making year-round driving more reliable and enjoyable. What makes Raleigh truly underrated for drivers is the way it balances growth with livability. It offers the conveniences of a rapidly expanding metropolitan area, jobs, culture, education, and entertainment, without the crushing traffic and expenses found in similar hubs. With efficient roads, affordable costs, and scenic surroundings, Raleigh provides a driving experience that is both practical and pleasant. For those seeking a city that blends urban opportunity with driver-friendly convenience, Raleigh is one of America's hidden gems. Number 1, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. It is one of the most driver-friendly large cities in America, offering convenience and affordability that many bigger metros simply can't match. Despite being one of the fastest-growing cities in the region, commute times average around 22 minutes, well below the national average. The city's broad, well-designed roadways and straightforward grid system make it easy to navigate, even for newcomers. While traffic can get busier near downtown or during events at Paycom Center and Bricktown, congestion rarely reaches the frustrating levels found in cities of similar size. Affordability is a key factor that makes driving in Oklahoma City especially appealing. Gas prices in Oklahoma are consistently lower than the national average, and the city boasts some of the most affordable car insurance rates in the country. Parking is abundant and inexpensive across most of the metro area, whether you're heading downtown for a Thunder game or out to one of the city's many shopping centers. This combination of low costs and high accessibility makes driving a practical and budget-friendly option for residents. Beyond the practicality, Oklahoma City offers scenic and enjoyable drives. Routes along Lake Hefner Parkway or near Lake Overholser give drivers refreshing water views, while drives just outside the city reveal the rolling plains and wide-open skies of central Oklahoma. For those who love longer trips, Oklahoma City sits at the crossroads of major highways like I-35, I-40, and I-40. Oklahoma City's underrated charm for drivers lies in its balance of big city amenities with small city ease of travel. It provides residents with cultural attractions, sports, dining, and job opportunities, while keeping driving simple, affordable, and stress-free. For families, retirees, or anyone seeking a livable city where driving remains a convenience rather than a burden, Oklahoma City stands out as one of America's best-kept secrets. Conclusion: so there you have it, 10 of the most underrated cities in America, where driving isn't a headache, but a pleasure. From scenic backroads in Lexington to affordable commutes in Oklahoma City, these places prove that not all urban driving is stressful. Which of these cities would you love to hit the road in? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your driving experiences. And don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell for more hidden gems, lifestyle tips, and city ranking. Thanks for watching, and safe travels wherever the road takes you.